Again with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Stardust. Stardust is an app where you could react to movies and TV shows. It's basically like a short review website. It times the recording and whatnot on each video you record when you're reacting to a particular movie or TV show, or or even trailers themselves. You got movies, you got TV shows, and you got trailers. Basically, people react to it or they give their own thoughts on the movie or TV show that they're reviewing. But it's done in a very short span of time. This app was launched, I believe, 3 or 4 years ago. I was actually introduced to this app by a few YouTubers I was subscribed to. I believe Jahns, Chris Stuckermann, and the Nostalgia Critic. Believe it or not, I've only used the app once, but they sent out like an announcement. I guess if you use this app, if you signed up for it a long time ago, they sent out this email like a day or two ago that they're finally closing up shop. So this is the email right here. They're finally shutting down the app. So we're gonna go ahead and read this article and figure out more details about them shutting down. And then we're gonna react to some of these. We're gonna watch and react to some of these videos that some of the users that have used the Stardust app, since they're gonna be closing up shop, since they're gonna be, you know, ending this app permanently. So let's get right into this article, and then we could go ahead and watch a few videos. You know, All right, we got the Woody saying "So long, partner" from Toy Story. Okay, this article was published May 28, 2021. Stardust is shutting down by Team Stardust. Dear Team Stardusters, It is with heavy hearts that we are announcing that Stardust will be closing its doors. As much as we love the app, a community we built, we were unfortunately able to grow the user base large enough to justify the continued investment needed to support the app. While we're heartbroken to share this sad news, we're so proud on the special place that Stardust grew to be, and we owe that all to you. We want to thank each of you for all your contributions in making Stardust the most welcoming, amazing, and fun social community for the past 4 years. We hope the friendships and connections you've made on Stardust will last beyond the app and that you continue to share your passion for movies and TV. This app will be available to use until Thursday, January 3rd. We'll provide a way for you to download your all your reactions and other data for a period of time after that date, and we'll share some more details shortly on how you can access the download tool. Until then, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We super appreciate you. Your friends at Team Stardust. Okay, so basically this app is shutting down because I guess they couldn't continue to build the community after their 3 or 4 year time period. I guess when it first launched, they had like a good thing going, but eventually the process of growth stopped and the app stopped gaining momentum. They stopped getting new users and whatnot. And I guess the people that were invested in the app, the investors, they had no reason to invest in this app any longer. So that's basically pulling the cord on it because it's basically now on life support. Okay, um, we'll we'll be checking out some reaction videos on this app real shortly, right after these commercial messages.
Chuck Norris is Walker,
The man is good.
Texas Ranger.
A lawman that ain't afraid to improvise.
And when he gets angry,
Broken tail light.
Just get out of his way.
Don't even think of it.
Chuck Norris, Walker, Texas Rangers, Saturday.
A government witness gets away with murder.
The cops ain't gonna do diddly jack.
Forget this case. You got it?
I got it, but I'm not gonna take it.
Walker, Texas Rangers, Saturday.
All right, y'all, we're back again, and now we're gonna go ahead and watch and react to some of these videos right here by some of these people that I'm following on the Stardust app, which I haven't logged into this thing since I believe 2018. We're probably gonna go ahead and react to some of the people I've been subscribed to on YouTube, like Chris Stuckermann. There's him right there, and then see who else is there. Yeah, Jeremy Jahns, Katie Wilson. She's another YouTuber and I believe a TV host. And I believe the Nostalgia Critic is somewhere over here. I probably passed him up. All right, so let's go ahead and get to our first video and get the show on the road. Let's go ahead and start from the beginning. Alright. Okay, we're gonna watch a few of Chris Stuckermann's videos. He's a pretty good channel if you're looking into his opinions on movie reviews. His things, like it says right there, a lover of all things film. You know, there's his official YouTube link. So we're gonna watch a few of his videos, hear his opinions on some movies and TV shows, and then we're gonna check out some Jeremy Jahns videos and Nostalgia Critics. Like I said, I only got one video that I made on here reacting to a film. I'll probably play that last before we end it. So, okay, now we're gonna hear his thoughts and opinions of what he thought about the Venom movie. So let's go get right to it.
So I just watched the Venom trailer, and I'm reminded why I try not to watch trailers before I see the movie, because it disappointed me. Venom looks cool. There isn't much they've changed. It looks like it could be a very compelling Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type film with these two contrasting entities in one person. But it also looks like it's a Sony generic action movie as well. So I'm hoping that it's maybe the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type film, but the trailer is just edited like a generic Sony movie.
Yeah, looks like he really didn't like the Venom trailer one too much. Okay, let's see what he has to say about 2001 A Space Odyssey. He probably might give that one a better review than the trailer reaction to Venom.
Stanley Kubrick's 2001 A Space Odyssey has been lauded as a masterpiece for many decades, and I'm currently working on a video essay for its 50th anniversary, because clearly no one has ever made a video essay about Stanley Kubrick's 2001 A Space Odyssey ever before, and I'm going to be the first person to ever do it. In reality, I don't want to make another scene-by-scene analysis explained video. There's a billion of those already. I want to talk about how the film has affected me, how at first I didn't quite like it, and how now I love it. So stay tuned.
Nice. Oh yeah, I heard this movie Game Night. I've never actually watched it before. I haven't even checked out his review on this, if he did it on YouTube or not, because there's just so much stuff to watch on YouTube. But I guess I'll have to hear what he has to say about this movie right here.
Game Night is one of the most surprising movies I've seen at a theater in an extremely long time. I thought this film looked awful, but this was actually the exact opposite. It was very clever, extremely funny. Rachel McAdams and Jason Bateman had really good chemistry. They seemed like a real couple. I liked the concept. The directors John Francis Daley and Jonathan Goldstein, they actually made a film. The cinematography made the cars and the buildings and the exterior shots look like game pieces. Really good stuff. Check it out sometime.
Must be a really good movie. Speaking of theaters, since a lot of the, I guess, pandemic restrictions are going down because a lot of people are being vaccinated, it looks like they're probably going to start opening up theaters again, which is actually good. You know, because like for the time being, only limited theaters were open with the limited capacity when all this stuff happened. But it looks like we're in the transition of things slowly, but surely, getting back to and how they were before all this stuff started. So let's go ahead and check out the next video.
So my friend and I are watching Mind Game. It's currently airing on Toonami with Japanese subtitles on U.S. broadcast television, which is insane. It's the most bizarre, just awkward, abstract anime film ever made. What are you currently thinking, Joe, about this? Really quick. I have no idea. Yeah, we don't know what's going on. It's amazing though, and you should watch it sometime.
Okay, well, speaking of which, if you guys watch anime, leave in the comments below what your favorite anime is and what current anime are you watching right now on your playlist. Whether it's for, like, I don't know, Netflix, Hulu. I think Amazon Prime has a list of anime they can watch, possibly in its original language. And of course, you got like the dub version that like Funimation has. And then, of course, there's Crunchyroll. Okay, so we're going to watch one more video of his, and then we're going to go ahead and check out some of Jeremy John's videos. So let's see what he hears. Let's see what he has to say about it. Quiet, please.
Hey guys, thank you very much for following me here on Stardust. I'm excited to start this new platform with you guys. I am super anticipated for John Krasinski's film, The Quiet Place. I'm hearing great things out of South by Southwest. Please tag me if you have seen it and let me know what you thought of it, or share your anticipation for it with me, and I will hopefully feature your anticipation or your thoughts in an upcoming video. Thanks guys, see you soon.
And that was not only his thoughts on A Quiet Place, but also his very first video on Stardust. All right, guys. I clicked on it twice. All right, guys. Give me 1 second, and then we'll check out some of Jeremy John's stuff.
These twin brothers have been separated since birth.
Waiter.
And they've never met.
I'm so sorry.
Until now. But when the mob kidnaps one of their girlfriends,
Let's go.
they're going to show the world two Chans
So tell me, which one am I?
are better than one. Jackie Chan.
Hi.
And Jackie Chan. Twin Dragons. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, April 9th everywhere.
Okay, we're back again. Now we're going to be checking out some of Jeremy John's reactions and reviews. Looks like he's been watching a lot of Game of Thrones. That was a spectacular TV series that had a very disappointing finale. Yeah, on this app you can like cover like episodes and stuff on that. So let's see what his reaction is to the movie Thor.
So among the impossible task of bringing the Avengers to the big screen, Thor was probably the most impossible task. Bringing a god into the Marvel Universe, I never thought that was possible. I'm glad they did it the way they did it. The way they did it was they took Thor, this god, they stripped him of his powers so we can see the man behind the powers. I like it when a story and a comic book movie does that once in a while. Don't want it for all my comic book movies, but I think it worked for Thor. I really love Thor.
Yeah, Thor was a pretty good movie. Actually, me and my uncle actually went to go see that when it first came out. And then there's Iron Man 2. Let's see what he has to say about Iron Man 2.
When I first saw Iron Man 2, I wasn't too crazy about it. I felt like it was a case of sequelitis that you see in a lot of movies, where they make that first movie, it crushes, and they're like, we need to make a sequel, and they don't really know where they want to go with it. And it was the first time in an MCU movie, the MCU being very young at that time, where we started seeing a lot of Avengers setup taking over the main plot. It felt intrusive at the time. Now it's nothing. It happens in every movie, but I can watch it for entertainment, not the smoothest.
Yeah, this was like back when they were like building the MCU and expanding that. Now, like you look at the film, I think there's like maybe like what 23 plus films. I'm not subscribed to Disney Plus. I don't know how many Marvel films there are total. Even though I used to have a big collection of them on DVD. And they seem to even be more expensive to pay for on digital, off of sites like Voodoo and whatnot. Okay, let's gonna hear what he has to say about the Incredible Hulk.
Hulk stole the show in the Avengers, but before Mark Ruffalo played him, Edward Norton played him in the Incredible Hulk, which is the same character in the same universe as the MCU Hulk. I completely enjoy the Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton, and I think that it's as good as an Incredible Hulk standalone movie will be. I prefer the Hulk as part of a duo or a group, which is how they use him now. But I enjoy the Incredible Hulk because now it seems Bruce Banner deals with the Hulk, but before that, there were growing pains. He didn't like it.
Yeah, I thought the Incredible Hulk was a very highly underrated film. Uh, it was slightly better than the 2003 Hulk movie, the one played by Eric Bana, when it playing Bruce Banner. Cause like that one was like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours long. This one was cut down to an hour, and we had like a lot of action between like the Hulk against Abomination and his whole, love story with Betty Ross, and then of course her dad, the one that keeps on pursuing Banner, which I think his name was Thunderbolt Ross. Okay, now we're down to the very first Iron Man movie.
Not every movie holds up over time, but for me, Iron Man 1 is one of the movies that does. Its post-credit scene launched the MCU, so really at its core, it's a very personal story about this snarky arms dealer who becomes a snarky superhero using his wits to do so. And I love the fact that he changes his worldview without changing his core personality. It shows that change in a person is a very layered thing. It's still one of my favorite movies in the MCU.
I actually agree with that. It still holds up today. I may or may not review all the MCU movies on my channel. You know, I'm still thinking what movies I want to review as far as the DCEU, DC Extended Universe. Okay, there's A Quiet Place, Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, which is the sequel to the original Mamma Mia. Mary Poppins Returns, The Incredibles 2. Let's hear what he has to say about The Incredibles 2.
Alright, I know this is just the first trailer for The Incredibles 2, so maybe this trailer just showed us a brief glimpse of one part of the plot, but this trailer shows us that Elastigirl is in the spotlight for a PR move to bring superheroes back. I think a PR move to bring superheroes back is cool, but then Mr. Incredible and Frozone are at home playing My Two Dads, and I don't know where the kids are. It looks like the Incredibles family is split up when the Incredibles is about family. This trailer really underwhelmed me. I hope the next one's better.
Well, not only like the trailer was underwhelming, but I'd say like the movie itself. Like, I don't know. I guess you could say The Incredibles 2 was it was like it was a good movie, but it wasn't better than the very first Incredibles. Okay, so we're gonna like watch one more of his videos, and then we're gonna check out some of the Nostalgia Critics reactions, and then end it with my one and only Stardust video.
Got done filming Tales from the comment section. Another dishonorable mention for my top 10 worst movies of the year is Geostorm. Now, Geostorm had the opportunity to be dumb fun, and when it goes for that, that's actually when it's okay. For the rest of the time, it tries to be more than that, like it tries to be a serious movie in times, and that's when it just crumbles to the ground. Geostorm probably could have been on my top 10 worst list. For some reason, it just missed it.
I never seen it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's available to watch on like Netflix or something like that, because it looks like one of those cheesy sci-fi films. All right, guys, go ahead and give me a minute or two, and then we'll check out some of the Nostalgia Critics videos.
Boom! Last Action Hero. What do you think of anyone who doesn't see this movie?
Big mistake.
I love this place! I think it's the biggest movie of the summer. And now when you go to Burger King and order a flame-broiled Whopper with large fries and a medium drink, you get this Last Action Hero 8 Action Cup free. Like him, you can be large and in charge. So see the movie and collect all 4 cups. It's your way right away. I love this place, and I'm going to see the movie.
Yo, 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 we're back again, ladies and gentlemen, and now we're going to be checking out some of the Nostalgia Critics short reviews and reactions on the Stardust app. And maybe Katie Wilson as well. You know, she'll probably be second to the last. Well, technically, I'll be the last, but you get what I'm saying. I never seen the Grinch remake, but let's hear what he has to say about it.
Saw the trailer for the new Grinch. Looks cute, looks fine. I'm sure you can take your kids to it. It'll be totally passable. It's just not my thing. I'm like a die-hard purist when it comes to the Grinch and a lot of Dr. Seuss work. And that style, the playing the 'Cause I'm Happy song and everything, it's just, to me, that doesn't belong in the Grinch. But I mean, it's not the live-action one. You know, he's probably not going to hold a mistletoe over his ass or be in someone's breast or anything. So, we'll see.
Have y'all seen that film? Tell me what y'all think about it. I remember seeing like it on Netflix, but never actually watching it. Okay, let's hear what he has to say about Natalie Portman's film Annihilation.
Hey, I just got done seeing Annihilation. I really liked it. There's a few little nitpicks in terms of like the strategy they had going into this thing that I didn't quite get, but in terms of like character and story and everything, I thought it was pretty solid. Like, it was a little slow moving, but it was still interesting to see what was in this thing. It was kind of what I wanted out of Interstellar. It was really interesting, had some cool ideas and a really neat world, and could have ended maybe 10 seconds earlier, but yeah, it's a nitpick. Go see it. I liked it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put that on my movie checklist for a future review. As far as Interstellar, I believe I saw that film. I think it's a Matthew McConaughey film. Matthew McConaughey and I think Anne Hathaway, if my memory serves me correctly. It's been a while since I've seen that film, but it's like at least 2.5 hours long, I believe. Okay, we already heard what Chris Stuckerman had to say about Game Night. Let's hear what Doug Walker, the nostalgia critic, what are his thoughts and opinions on Game Night.
Hey, just saw Game Night. I had a lot of fun watching it. It's not anything great. It's not like, you know, a super laugh out loud comedy, but I mean, for what this kind of stuff is, it's fun. It's got kind of a nice, dark sense of humor. It's got very funny characters. That dude from the season premiere of Black Mirror this year is in it, and he's still just as creepy and funny. So yeah, I had a real good time. It's got some nice camera angles too, and a couple cool effects. So check it out. I recommend it.
Well, I think if it's still available on Hulu, I'll probably watch it because I think I saw that as a recommendation watch. Okay, Black Panther. Let's see what his honest reviews are on that. Because, like, on this app, he's basically, Doug Walker himself rather than the nostalgia character where he's in his persona on his YouTube video. So we actually get to hear his honest opinion on the Black Panther film or the indoor trailer and whatnot. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. So let's hear what you got to say about Black Panther.
Hey, just saw Black Panther. Pretty good. The world especially is amazing. I love the villain. This is finally like between this and Michael Keaton, we finally got two really good cinematic Marvel villains. And all the characters are fun and likable, and the plot you can figure out pretty quickly. It's a pretty standard plot, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's really, really cool. It's a different kind of Marvel movie. Go check it out.
I actually thought it was pretty good too, and it's too bad that Chadwick Boseman is not going to be back because of what happened with his illness. But apparently, it looks like we're still going to get a sequel. I believe they're passing down the Black Panther mantle to Shuri, I believe. So we're still going to get a Black Panther 2. They're just going to, I guess, change the story where the torch is passed down. Because I believe Shuri was actually Black Panther in the comics at one point or another. But yeah, first time I saw Black Panther, I believe, was when I was down visiting my family members in Colorado. I believe my mother checked it out at the Red Box. Okay, we're gonna watch two more videos, and then, like I said, we're gonna check out some of Katie Wilson's reactions and reviews, and then y'all know, y'all saving me for last.
Damn movies, man. They look so good. I love the first Ant-Man. I thought it was so much fun, and this one just looks like it's pushing it to new level of just things getting bigger and smaller and throwing things out. I mean, the big clincher at the end is a giant Hello Kitty Pez dispenser flying at you, and it's great. And now we got two people that can get bigger and smaller, and one, yeah, I mean, you know, aside from the villain or whatever, and looking forward to it, man. It looks like a lot of fun.
I thought it was a pretty funny movie. You know, Paul Rudd, he's hilarious, and then I think Michael Pena, I think he plays Paul Rudd's like best friend or something. He says some hilarious stuff within that film. Okay, so let's see what he has to say about the new Laura Croft, the new Tomb Raider.
Just giving my quick thoughts on the new Tomb Raider trailer. The first trailer was kind of forgettable. I know it's supposed to be like the newer games where it's darker and grittier, which doesn't interest me that much, but like this new one looked pretty good, and it looks like one of the guys that play Lara Croft looks like she's, you know, pretty intense and interesting and really into what she's doing, and you still got going into the tombs and the darker, grittier thing. Maybe it can work. Maybe it can actually be pretty fun. So I'm hoping it's looking okay.
I actually thought that was a fun movie. I'm actually glad that we're actually getting a sequel to it, because like we waited for a while until they actually announced it that they were gonna make another film to the follow-up of the 2018 Tomb Raider film. Okay, Slender Man. Okay, let's hear let's hear what he has to say about the original Tomb Raider from 2001, played by Angelina Jolie.
So before you all go nuts, I like this movie. I actually didn't see it growing up because I heard it was bad, so I'm like, but I really enjoyed it. I loved what an adrenaline junkie she was. I love that she did everything just because it was cool and fun, and she was like addicted to it. And she was charming, and the characters were charming. I love the butler. I love the villain. It's stupid, but it's Tomb Raider. Of course it's going to be stupid. That's what it was back then. So I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, it's you know, it's a real action-packed film. It's one of those mindless action films where you don't have to really look too deep into it. Man, there's so many movies I gotta cover on my channel still. So yeah, eventually I'll probably have to get to that. You know, I got a homie of mine, man. He's still waiting for me to get back to the Jurassic Park films because I already covered the trilogy. And he's like, "Hey man, when are you gonna cover like Jurassic World and Fallen Kingdom?" And I was like, "Well, I'll get back to it eventually." Okay, all right, y'all. Let's go ahead and give me a minute or two, and then we're gonna check out some of Katie Wilson's Stardust videos right after this.
3 times the action on USA. First, get up close with the superstars on WWF Mania. It's a raucous roundup of the fiercest face-to-face competition in the inside track on the week ahead. Then WWF All-American Wrestling hits the road on location from across the nation with exclusive matchups of the ring's greatest rivals. And for over-the-top action that's uncut, uncensored, and uncooked, it's WWF Monday Night Raw. That's the WWF Power Pack Triple Slam, only on USA.
All right, y'all. This is Katie Wilson's Stardust profile. She's an actor, a host, and I already mentioned she does YouTube videos. There's her link right there in the bottom, Legend of Katie, if you want to check out her channel and her whole reviews. I think she covers gaming too. All right, so we're gonna see what she has to say about Stargate, which I believe that was a Kurt Russell film before they turned it into a TV series, which spawned numerous spin-offs.
Okay, so I know this one might seem a little weird to call one of my favorite childhood movies because it's not an animated movie or anything like that, but this is definitely one of my favorite movies growing up. I absolutely loved Stargate. It was like fantasy meets sci-fi, and it had action, and it had cool heroes and technology, and it still to this day is one of my very favorite movies. It just is so good. I love it. I want to watch it right now, actually.
Yeah, I might give it a watch as well. Uh, I think my uncle watched it like a while back, like maybe like a month or two ago. The Swan Princess. So I think it's a Disney movie. Anastasia. Okay, okay. Let's hear what you got to say. We already heard what the nostalgia critic had to say about Black Panther. Now, let's. What are your thoughts and reactions? I'll give it a second.
This movie was beyond incredible. It was highly action-packed. The characters were so inspiring. It was spiritual. It was about family. The music was amazing. The cinematography was amazing. Wakanda is like the most beautiful place in the whole wide world, and I want to go visit it. I have so much to say about this movie, so make sure you're following me on YouTube. I did a full review there, and tag me in your reactions. I want to hear what you guys thought of Black Panther, because I loved it. Oh my gosh.
Well, it looks like she is a very big fan of Black Panther. It's worth giving a rewatch. Has that replay ability. Now The Incredibles. Come on, hurry up and load.
Okay, this trailer was so adorable. The Incredibles is one of my favorite Pixar movies, and I'm just so happy we're finally getting a second one. I thought the trailer was action-packed. They definitely didn't disappoint with the action, and also it was just a lot of heartwarming things, especially all about family. I really liked the message and all working together and really contributing together. I just thought it was so cute, and I cannot wait for this movie.
Again, it's a highly underrated sequel, but I still don't think it's better than the original. Now, Solo, a Star Wars story, I haven't seen, but I did hear that they were gonna try to turn this into like I don't know a 3 or 4 part series on Solo. Uh, how he ends up becoming the Han Solo that we saw in the original Star Wars trilogy, which I guess we didn't because I think the studios kind of scrapped that idea. I guess due to the box office numbers with Solo, a Star Wars story. But nonetheless, we're gonna hear what she has to say about it. Anytime now. Anytime now.
Finally, we got a Han Solo trailer, and I feel like we've all been waiting for it to come out because it's coming out so soon. Memorial Day weekend, we're getting the Han Solo movie. This was very much more of a teaser than a trailer. We got to see a little bit of each character, kind of get a tiny little idea of what the story's going to be like. Obviously, we get the classic action and epic battle sequences. I'm still a little apprehensive about this movie, so I want to see another trailer to see where the story's going, but I am excited to see the movie, so fingers crossed.
What did y'all think of Solo? Give me your comments below. You know, what did y'all like about this movie, and what did y'all like dislike about it? And if it's your favorite movie in the Star Wars films. Explain to me why. All right. I saw this movie. I got a little bit tongue tied there. Skyscraper with Dwayne the Rock Johnson, the People's Champion. So she's either gonna give us the trailer reaction or a full movie review.
This trailer cracked me up because at first I turned to all my friends during the Super Bowl and I was like, oh, it's Rampage, right? Nope, it wasn't Rampage. It was just another action movie starring Dwayne The Rock Johnson called Skyscraper, where literally the only thing I got from that trailer was he's jumping from skyscrapers. So that's all I know about the movie, but still, they make an action-packed, interesting-looking trailer. Even knowing nothing, I'd still watch The Rock jump from skyscrapers. Why not?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson has come a long way in his action movie career since like 2002 with his debut feature film, The Scorpion King. You know, now you could actually put him up there with guys like Schwarzenegger and Stallone as far as action movie icons are concerned, in my opinion. All right, my friend, if you're watching this, it looks like Katie Wilson is putting her review for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. And I will get back to the Jurassic World films to review eventually in future videos. I just can't say when. But it'll happen eventually, sooner or later. So let's go ahead and get to the next video.
Jurassic World. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say about this trailer. I am a huge Jurassic Park fan, and I did not love Jurassic World in the way that a lot of other people did. I thought it was fun and entertaining and exciting and action-packed, which is awesome. It was fun, but it just wasn't my favorite movie of all time. So I have no idea where this next movie is going to go. I mean, the trailer did look action-packed and fun and exciting. I'm still gonna go see this movie. I just have no clue. Definitely gonna be interesting to say the least.
Yeah, well, that's that. All right, guys. We'll be back after these messages.
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better. Mentos freshness. Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
All right, y'all. We are back again for the grand finale. This is my Stardust profile. As you can see, I really didn't gain that much traction on here. I only had 3 followers, and I was following about like 72. My profile was only 70% complete. And like I said, I only reviewed 1 movie on here. And like I said, you only get like the short version, so you basically got to make it quick and make it fast and get down and straight to the point. But if you want to check out my full review on this movie, you could gladly find it in the link below of this video. So that way you can hear my further thoughts on this film. But right here, y'all just going to enjoy the short version as I review the 2018 film The Meg, which is based off of the novel of the same title. So this is going to be strange watching myself on screen, seeing how old this video is. Ladies and gentlemen, today I saw the movie The Meg, and it was magnificent. Had a great blend of action, comedy, a little bit of horror. I recommend it for you guys. I think it's a very fun movie to watch. It doesn't take itself too seriously, so don't compare it to like The Shallows or any of the shark films like from the Jaws franchise and stuff. But no, I think it's a pretty great film. You'll have a great time watching it. Yeah. It's all action comedy and stuff. Man, I look way different back then than how I do right now. A lot has changed since, from, I guess, 2018 to the present timeline that we're in. So that was kind of strange watching that. But like I said, if y'all want to check out the full review, I will leave it in the description below. That was only the short version on this website. All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed hanging out with me tonight. And if you guys use the Stardust app, give me your thoughts and memories below. And tell me, what did you like about the Stardust app? What did you not like about the Stardust app? And, like I said in the article, so long, partner, and farewell. All right, y'all. If you want to see more movie reviews, book reviews, and other variety content, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you around for the next video. All right. Take care and peace.